Okay, so hi guys, another Brawlout. Today I'm going to be ranking all of the characters. I will not be counting the ones on the bottom screen because on the bottom row because they are mostly the same. So there's no real point in ranking them because they are mostly the same. Uh, so I'm gonna be ranking them from worst to best. Uh, Yeah, it's really simple actually. So with that, uh, let's get started. Alright, so at the bottom, controversial opinion alert. I really don't like this guy, Olaf Tyson. He's probably my least favorite, mainly because he has like no range. He does have his side special, which helps for that, and he also has a great recovery, but still. Like, his attacks are strong, I get it, that's kind of his thing, but I mean, he has like no range. He does have, honestly, one of the best recoveries in the game because, uh, I mean, he just creates an ice pillar that I can stand on for until it cracks, in which case he can make another one. So he is good in that regard, and his specials are pretty good, despite him having no side special, down special. But I mean, just the main thing is that he's slow and has no range. Like, uh, he can be annoying at some point, but he gets comboed by lighter characters, like, all the time, and his tilts aren't that great. Like, he does have a spike, but it's hard to land, and as you can see, I'm losing right now, so let's just move on to the next person. So here's where it gets hard, because other than the Tysons, I generally like most of the other characters. So, but honestly, when I really thought about it, Volt is honestly the worst for me. He's not bad by any account. He's very good. I just like him a little less than anyone else. Uh, so my main problem, actually, yeah, my main problem is that his attacks are really predictable and pretty slow. I don't really know that many combos, but thing is, he also gets comboed. His attacks are decently strong, but he's kind of really bad in the air. Except for he does have a spike, so that's an up, but still. His recovery is pretty good, you know. Except the problem is, it's really annoying when you know that you're just not gonna make it because you just float down to your inevitable demise. Wow, that got deep. But yeah. All in all, basically his air game is what's holding him back from being higher. And from now on, these are gonna be really controversial because I like pretty much everyone, so it's gonna be really hard to rank them all after this guy. Okay, I know I'm a hypocrite. I made a guide on him. But look, and like I said, he's good. He's extremely good, but other characters just outshine him in some places. Like, the main thing that I don't like about him is, honestly, his specials are kind of bad. I mean, like, the arrows are funny, I will admit. The arrows are really funny, because they're a strong projectile that can be charged, and they're pretty good. But, I mean, what's the point of hitting a tipper on the whip? I mean, I guess it leads into some combos, but Also, I just generally don't like his air game. His forward air is too weak and doesn't have enough power on it. Down air is extremely good. And up air is good for juggles. But I mean, it's nowhere near as good as special aerials as, like, for instance, I don't know, Chief Feathers. And also, I mean, his recovery is okay and you can aim it. But he doesn't really have that many recovery options other than that, and his attacks are strong, but they're really slow to come out. So they're really hard and they're really easy to read and punish. So I mean, and I mean, up special can be used as an attack, but it's still kind of bad. So that's why Dead Cells, he's not the worst, but he's not the best either. Okay, so yeah, this probably surprised a lot of people, but I mean, I'm just not that good with Chief Feathers. I know a lot of people are good with him, I think, but I think his attacks require, like, they do a little too much on the rage mechanic. Because, I mean, most of them, you can use the specials without them, without too much consequence, save for, like, Quan and stuff, but for this, like, his side special is honestly completely utter trash without rage. And, like, his other attacks aren't as bad, but they're still not great. He can juggle and he has really good range. But sometimes his power is just kinda lame, honestly. His bombs are a good move, but I mean, they're not, like, amazing. He is amazing in the air, I will admit, because I mean, he has multiple jumps, well, more than the usual two. And his air attacks are very strong. And yeah, basically, sometimes he's just really weak though. See, that barely killed him. She was at a very high percent. The tilts are very good because you can combo them. But honestly, he's pretty good, I will admit, but I mean, he's not, like, amazing. But see, his recovery is very good. And also, if you hit it right, you can spike, but it's pretty rare. And yeah, look, I'm kind of just grasping for reasons, but all of these characters are very good, so don't judge me, okay? I just might be worse or better with some of them than I am with others. So yeah, that's why he takes wait, what number is this? I don't know. But he takes somewhere in the middle, around that. Okay, so so I know that some people say that they're broken, that say that the duo is broken, and I kind of get that, but not to the degree that some people say they are. I mean, they're good, but not, like, broken good. They're very fast, I will admit that. They are really fast and have very good, strong moves. And also, the aerials are pretty good. So I do have, and recoveries, okay, never mind. I'm starting to see why but my main problem is, but my main problem is side special, and it's really good. Too good. It's like insane. You can block it. It's hard though. Other than that, their specials aren't that special, really. But especially, oh god, I hate. Especially side special, it's kind of really bad. It is cool that you can kind of like shoot other characters' projectiles back at them. I find that really cool, but I mean, other than that, they're kind of meh. They're not really standoutish to me, so I will rank them accordingly in around the middle. So basically, the next two are interchangeable based on preference, and they're kind of basically just good combos, pretty good everything. These are Peiko and Saphira. I don't really need to cover them because it's kind of boring, honestly. They're just good characters, good combos, good specials, and they're both annoying to play against. So now we're getting into the top three, and number 3 is King Apu. Alright, so yeah, number 3 is King Apu. And so this is a character that I think is broken. So I've experimented and I have found that his forward charge has more range than Chief Feathers. So yeah, a monkey's fist has more range than a bird wing. Now I say that out loud, that sounds really weird, but yeah, anyway. And not to mention, dash attack is just really annoying to deal with, because it has, like, because it's just really good, and all of his attacks are pretty good, save his specials, but, I mean, his specials are kind of meh, so that's why he's not, like, number 2. His down special is good for annoying people, but I never really found a use for his side special. Neutral special can just be used to zone enemies when they get too close. But other than that, up air is very good. Recovery is okay. It's okay. That pretty much sums it up. It's okay. But yeah, he is a very good character, very good moves, and he is definitely worthy of number 3. Okay, so at number 2 we have Juan. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like him, but there's a very simple strategy to playing him. You don't get knocked off the stage. Easy, and then you win. Because he is incredibly powerful for such a small guy. It's like really strong. He is extremely strong. He has a lot of variety to his moves, so you'll never know. Wow. So you'll never know what he's gonna do. I didn't mean to taunt there, but so, like, here's the thing. The reason he's not number 1 is because he has the worst recovery in the entire game like that. Like, anyone could recover from there except for Juan. That's my main problem, is that his recovery is really bad. But what's funny is that he honestly has some of the best aerials in the entire game. So, I don't know why he has such an awful recovery. He has a great forward air. He has a great forward air that's also a kill option. His jab special is very good for killing. Well, yeah. And it also can lead into some combos. But also So I was really confused until I started experimenting with him. Is that you can only charge his specials if you have rage, but I mean you get damaged so often. I mean, what's really the point? But all in all, Juan is a very good character, deserving of the number 2 spot. So I'm fairly sure you all saw this coming, but just in case, number 1 is obviously Drifter. But yeah. Do I really have to say why? Drifter is what I call broken, okay? Yeah, great attacks. Great attacks. Like that killed what? I don't know. Amazing charge attacks. The jab special is just amazing. Some good. Okay, I will admit aerials are kinda lame. So here's what's funny is that up special is kinda bad as a recovery. I mean, it'll do, but side special is a great recovery option, along with, and it's hard to edge guard because I mean it's also an attack, and it doesn't only come from down, so you can't really spike it that well. But so yeah, Drifter has amazing combos. Actually, so I was doing some testing and I realized that if you side charge will kill at the edge of the stage at only 11%, and that is insanely strong. Of course, it only works if it's fully charged. Also, fun fact, Drifter has a second, has a move called Falling Slice, which is used when is up special, down special in quick succession. But yeah, that was just a random fun fact. Upcharge is a little underwhelming, but compared to everything else, it's pretty darn good. So that is why Drifter wins the contest. So yeah, that is why, so that is my ranking of all of the Brawlout characters. Now, obviously, I didn't do the variants like Mako here or Condor X, but I didn't really find that there was enough difference in them to actually be any different. And also, this video was way too long to begin with. So yeah, basically, don't get angry because I'm new to this game. I'm not exactly great at it either. So a small amount of personal bias came in here. So don't rag on me for that. But I hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.